EndSARS, CNN, Amnesty, and DJ Swith should apologize to Buhari regime, Lai Mohammed demands. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. Please listen to the end. A lot of things, this EndSARS issues, a lot of things are coming up, It is bringing so many things to the light. If you have been living in ignorance before of how this government is, I'm telling you, this particular EndSARS protest has shown, this EndSARS protest has brought to the light everything that the government, if you're not saying this, or if you're still ignorant or wanting to live in a fool's world, that things are right in Nigeria, feel free. Feel free. I just hope you do not open your eyes to close it again. I hope you do not open your eyes. Then you're opening your eyes to the fact that this thing is actually bad. Then you are closing it because of because you are slapped, because you opened your eyes too late. Imagine you coming out to say that the citizens of Nigeria should tender an apology. That CNN should tender an apology, and citizens of Nigeria should tender an apology for killing and for the Lekki massacre that happened. It is well. It is well. Please listen to the news. The Buhari regime has demanded an apology from Amnesty International, CNN, and DJ Swith for allegedly misleading the world that there was a massacre at the Lekki toll gate on October 20, 2020. DJ Swith, whose given name is Obianoju Ude, is a Nigerian disc jockey who is on exile over the 2020 EndSARS protests and the Lekki toll gate incident. The Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, said the trio should tender an unreserved apology for portraying the Nigerian military, police, and other security agencies in a bad light. Addressing newsmen on Wednesday in Abuja on the first anniversary of the Lekki toll gate incidents, the minister reiterated that contrary to the claims by CNN, Amnesty International, and the disc jockey, the military did not shoot at protesters. CNN acted unprofessionally by relying on unverified and possibly doctored social media videos as well as other open source information to conclude that the massacre took place at the toll gate. On its part, CNN went from 38 people killed to just 2, then to just 1, after a supposed global exclusive, even when the network had no reporter on ground at the Lekki toll gate on October 20, 2020. On Monday, the judicial panel of inquiry that was set up by Lagos state government after the EndSARS protests wrapped up its sitting. During the sitting, CNN was summoned, but it never showed up, thus missing a great opportunity to prove his allegation of the massacre at the Lekki toll gate. In its latest attempt to grasp at straws and redeem whatever is left of his battered credibility on this issue, CNN has continued with its baseless report that soldiers shot at protesters, he said. The minister said Amnesty International also had a golden opportunity to convince the world, but it rather opted for issuing meaningless press releases. Mr. Mohammed condemned the current report running on the CNN network on the purported massacre, contending that the international news platform acted unprofessionally. CNN brazenly and unashamedly held on to its flawed narrative, relying on unidentified mother whose son was reportedly shot dead at Lekki, but without convincing evidence of who shot him dead. The same CNN that tweeted on October 23, 2020 that 38 people were shot dead at Lekki is now struggling to convince the world that one boy was killed at Lekki. What a shame, he stated. He said the federal government remained proud of the security agencies for acting professionally and showing restraint all through the EndSARS protests and the ensuing violence. The minister said it was the professionalism and restraint of the security agencies that saved the lives and property of many. The 6 soldiers and 37 policemen who died during the EndSARS protests are human beings with families, even though the Human Rights Organization and CNN simply ignored their deaths, choosing instead to trumpet a phantom massacre, he said. The Buhari regime has labored much to deny culpability in the shooting of a unarmed protestant by the Nigerian military on the night of October 2020. After initially denying soldiers' presence at the scene, the government later admitted that the security agents fired at protesters but maintained that only blank ammunition were fired. Mr. Mohammed had continually claimed that there were no casualties on the night, despite reports of casualties by People's Gazette, another media organization, and witnesses. Welcome to Nigeria. Welcome to Nigeria, where you raise the Nigerian flag during your protest and you are shot at. Welcome to Nigeria, where you raise your placards, you raise up your phone, you raise up your voice, and you speak against injustice, and you are shot at. You are not just shot at. You could be arrested, beaten blue black, and thrown in prison and forgotten. Your family members will keep looking for you, thinking that something bad has happened to you, not knowing that you are in the prison. Many innocent youths have suffered this fate. They go out to their various places of work or businesses or even school, and on their way back, they are arrested and put in prison. They lock them away, no communications with their family members, nothing. They have been there for years. Many of them will be used to replace many people who are supposed to be dead. Now I keep asking myself, is it a crime now to become a Nigerian? We did not make the choice to be Nigerian. It was by birth. Seriously, it was by birth. I'm not blaming those who are doing everything they can to leave this country because it is no longer safe. We are talking about the insecurity in Nigeria in the north. How people are being wasted on a daily basis. In fact, the land is no longer green. The land is red. The land is bleeding. We are bleeding. And yet, all concerned this government is that because I speak against injustice and bad governance, I am to be arrested. I should issue an apology to the said government that has made Nigeria a living hell for citizens of Nigeria. How ridiculous could that be? How? Is it not outrageous? This particular issue will fuel the agitations more. It will fuel it the more. People that have refused to join now will say, okay, since it is happening, let us join. Let us join, and maybe they are going to listen to us. Let us join and salvage the future of our generations unborn. This is on every side wrong. Jide Swith is on the run because she raised up her voice. Stop the injustice. Stop the killings. Phone and iPhones, good-looking phones are not gone. Laptops are not ammunitions. That was her offense. Stop police brutality. End the inhuman treatment given to our citizens. End the senseless killings by the people who are supposed to protect them. And that was offense. CNN, the offense was they published it for the world to see. Amnesty International, they wrote about it. Are you seeing what is going on? And yet, they say Nigeria is united. The unity of Nigeria is not negotiable. A very big, fat lie. They are living in a world where they are deceiving themselves and they think they're deceiving the people of Nigeria. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen.